The Pittsburgh Steelers need to sign defensive lineman Javon Hargrave immediately. So, just in case if you don't know who Javon Hargrave is, which most of you should, because he did play with the Steelers back in 2019, and also he got drafted by the Steelers in 2016, he's one of the best defensive linemen, let alone defensive tackles in the whole league, and he just appeared in a Super Bowl for the first time with the Philadelphia Eagles this past season. But now he hits free agency and he's looking for a huge contract, around probably like 20 million. But if the Steelers are able to get him, that would be huge for the whole team, let alone the defensive line. The Steelers have been missing a guy since Casey Hampton left. Someone who's just going to swarm the run defense and kind of absorbs so many bodies and so many offensive linemen paying attention to one guy that could open stuff up for TJ Watt and all the other guys. The TJ Watt always gets double teamed, but having Javon Hargrave next to him could really change that. Javon Hargrave is not just a guy who's just going to get run defense. He could also get to the quarterback. He had 11 sacks this past year, and he proves that he's one of the best defense linemen in the whole league. So, he's 6'2", he weighs 305 pounds, and he's just a beast in the inside. So, the Steelers let him go a few years ago because they didn't want to pay him a huge contract. But it was probably best for Javon Hargrave that he left, because he wasn't getting the opportunity in Pittsburgh that he got with the Eagles. He was kind of not playing as much, playing behind Cameron Heyward and some guys, but now with the Eagles, he proved his worth, and he proved that he could be one of the best defensive tackles in the league. And now, with the Steelers already used to him, they know what he could do, and the Steelers players are used to him because they played with him before, bringing him back now would be the best possible time. Yes, the Steelers would have to clear up space to sign a guy for like a $20 million contract, but it would really help the team. He's only 30 years old, so just if you sign him to a 4-year contract, he would still be kind of in his prime and still be able to be effective on the defense line. And the Steelers could really use him because, yes, the Steelers have Cameron Heyward, but he's getting older now. Having some guy like Javon Hargrave next to him, where Cameron Heyward doesn't have so much of the load on the inside of the defense line, would be huge. And also, Alex Highsmith on the right side, next to Cameron Heyward, that's an elite duo. But TJ Watt was always kind of by himself on the left side. He didn't have that guy next to him where he could play with. Yes, Larry Ogunjobi was there, but having Javon Hargrave next to him, now you have two elite duos right next to each other, with TJ Watt and Javon Hargrave on the left side, and Alex Highsmith and Cameron Heyward on the right side. So that would be huge for the Steelers defense, and we all know that the defensive line and getting to the quarterback, swarming the run defense is what the Steelers are known for. Yes, cornerbacks, they got the most interceptions in the league this past season, but the defensive line and the running game are always what makes the Steelers. And just looking around the league, that's where the teams are going to. The teams are really looking at the defensive line and saying, hey, if we could get to the running back, if we could get to the quarterback and not have to put pressure on our cornerbacks and secondary to make plays, that's what's going to win us games. Looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers many years ago, like 2-3 years ago when they won the Super Bowl, I kind of forget now, that's what they were doing. They were getting to the quarterback, and that's how they were able to win the Super Bowl. Looking at the Eagles didn't have a great secondary. Yes, they had guys like James Bradbury and Slay as cornerbacks, but they weren't really being productive late in the season. But having a defensive line, being able to get to the quarterback, is what really made or break their season. And that's why they lost the Super Bowl, because they were not able to get the quarterback in the Super Bowl, and that left the quarterbacks and secondary in a tough position. But having such a great defense line is what's really making or breaking great defenses right now in the NFL. And the Steelers have a rookie quarterback on a rookie contract, meaning that they could take advantage of the cap, cut guys, open up space, and now they're able to get Javon Hargrave. Yes, he's going to cost a lot, and this might handicap them in making other moves, but this is probably one of the best available free agents this offseason. So the Steelers need to hop on that immediately and regain Javon Hargrave and bring him back into the fold with the Steelers. So let me know down in the comments below. How do you feel about Javon Hargrave? Would you want the Pittsburgh Steelers to bring him back in? Or do you think they should just let him go, keep letting him go, and let him get paid by someone else and look for other guys to bring in and more guys to bring in for more depth in other areas? So let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below as well if you like Steelers content, analysis, and reports. like the video, turn on post notifications down below for his channel as well, so you get notified whenever I post the next Steelers video. Click the bell down below, and I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.